Hey gamers, if you think you can name the actor just based off a couple of movies that they were in, then you want to check out the cast list. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, players are going to be on teams trying to guess the actors that are on the cards that the opposing team is reading for them. So if I was reading this to the other team, I would start off with one if I'm playing hard mode or two of the movies that are on the list, and I would try and pick the ones that I don't think that they're going to know that Margot Robbie is in. So I might say About Time 2013 and The Wolf of Wall Street 2013. Then whoever on the other team has the active player token will kind of think out loud and say, well, I know so-and-so was in this movie or that movie, and try to guess who is the actor that is on that card. If they guess correctly, they will slot it onto their board, depending on how many movies were read. So if it was just those two movies, they would get 4 points for that. Or if they are not able to get it from those, then the active player token would pass to somebody else on their team, and I would read out another movie on this list. So I might say I, Tonya from 2017, and then that player would guess, and this would continue to pass if they need more movies, and then it would continue to go down in points until they are able to get it, or if they run out of clues, they would get no points for that. You will just play until both teams have 5 or 3 if you're playing the shorter version of the game, actor cards, and then everybody will read their little script or screenplay here to insert the actors into that and see what movie they have come up with. I thought this game was pretty good, maybe because I'm pretty good at it, but overall, it definitely relies on players knowing actors, being able to remember who was in certain movies, and of course just be able to name them just based off of those as clues, nothing else, no other identifying characteristics or anything. So if you're a big movie buff, this is definitely a fun time, especially if you have a group of other movie buffs as well. Works pretty well at any player count. Even at two, you don't have anybody else that you're kind of thinking out loud for. You're just kind of guessing. So it's definitely the least exciting player count, but I still think that it's pretty fun just to be able to kind of quiz yourself on who was in what movies. And I think that the little Mad Lib thing at the end of reading out the movie description is definitely not necessary, but it is just a really fun thing to see what actors you got and how they kind of slot into that fake movie script. So that's a nice little bonus at the end of the game as well. I definitely wouldn't recommend it if you have somebody who really knows movies versus other people who really don't know movies. You have to find a way to balance those teams, or it's really not going to be fun for one of the teams, unfortunately. But again, if you have a group that's really those movie buffs, then this is definitely worth a play. You can check out my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.